Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Symbol, and today we're going to be rerunning the new Minecraft world record by Brentilda. Go check out his YouTube channel, go leave a like on his video, but we're going to rerun his seed starting right now. So of course, before you run the seed, gotta do some scouting. Alright, so right off of spawn here, you got a lava pool, which is pretty sweet. It's going to mean we have a very fast enter, and you have a village, which is like a 2-for-1 deal. Those don't really come around that often. So it's pretty dope. You grab a bed from this house, and then you grab some hay here. And then on the way, we're going to grab 3 logs here. We're going to make all our tools using this house, and then kill the golem. And then once we get iron from the golem, we're going to go this way, all the way to the same grava pit that Brentilda found. And then once we do that, we're going to go in here and enter into the nether, which I will do right now. So you enter into nether and you spawn here, and you're met with bastion over here, fortress right over there, which is insane. And not only that, but on top of that, you get this, which is a fossil at the 00 chunk. If I go over here, you see that this is in the 00 chunk, which is insane. That means you have this crazy thing called divine travel, and essentially what it does is it will tell you and guarantee you that you will blind travel 750 blocks away from a fortress, or sorry, from the end stronghold, which is insane. And if you see on the right over there, it says targeted block, and then it says 8. And if I scroll this way, it'll say 7, 6, 9, 8. So this right here is the core block of this fossil formation. So this block is what you want to look at when you're trying to figure out what the targeted block is for divine travel. I'll throw up the optimal coordinates for divine travel for this particular fossil formation. But yeah, essentially we're going to go and route the bastion this way with housing. So you're going to go up here, and we're going to go do some parkour, do some cool stuff, and there's going to be iron in the chests right over here, which is right there. Pretty cool. Some obsidian in there too. And we're going to go down here, drop down, yada yada, classical, good old housing route, and then grab here, block, gold, start trading. So the piggies start trading. Then when we're done with the piggies, we're going to go all the way over here, and we are going to exit through this little slot because this is in the way of the nether fortress. So here we go. I'm going to go all the way to the nether fortress, do our blaze killing, turn down our render distance, and then once we get our 7 rods, we're going to be heading towards this direction. As you can see from the blind travel divine coordinates chart, I'll throw them up again right here. But as you can see, our coordinates are getting very close to minus 250, minus 50. So we're going to have to go this way a little bit. So once we go this way, we're getting pretty close right around here. So what's kind of important about this particular spot is that this is almost exactly where Brentilda traveled. So his was minus 183 or 4 and minus 35. So we need to be right on this block to do our blind travel into the stronghold, as you'll see very soon. So I'll do my placing of the nether portal, and we should blind right into the stronghold, go into the end, and that is going to be the route. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that little route. It's honestly a pretty straightforward route. If you haven't seen the run yet, go check it out. If you're excited for the run, subscribe, leave a like, and yeah, let's get into the run. Alright everybody, so here it is, the run that made it. So as you can see, we spawn in here, routed this thing like crazy, practiced this, done it so many times. But yeah, essentially we're doing exactly what my man Brentilda did, and we're going straight to the village here to get some bed from this. I don't know why I looked in my inventory there, but we're going to get a bed from this house. I might have said bread, I don't know why I said that. And we're going to go over to these hay bales real quick, grab them all. And it's kind of funny that I was only able to beat the time by such a small amount. You'll see at the end exactly how small that amount was. But then we're grabbing 3 logs from this house here, as you might expect. This took me so many tries. I've already said that, but it really did. I'm not amazing at the game, so I was so proud of myself when I was able to do this. Crafting a bit slow here, but that's okay. We're getting quicker at it. Got my stuff. Wood pick time. Dig in the house. There are a few time losses here and there, but overall, I think it was a pretty darn good job. Here we go, we got our stone tools, crafting the stone tools, adjusting them in the inventory, grabbing 7 logs here so that I can make some beds once I leave the nether, as you'll see, and grabbing this bed here, doing a little more crafting, turn the logs into planks, turn the hay bales into wheat, turn the wheat into bread. Man, I was really doing good here. But yeah, this was a super interesting run. I'm honestly so proud that this one was the one. This one was the run that made it, although at the end I kind of was a little nervous. I'm sure you'll be able to see it. We're doing the classic killing the golem here, and we got 5 iron, which is amazing. Sometimes I would try wood lighting it if I didn't get 5 iron, but I soon learned that you do in fact need 5 iron for this to work out, so, or at least 4. Really slow here, don't know what I'm doing. Accidentally dropped that. Yeah, this was definitely like not one of the smoothest runs when it came to crafting, but we're looking pretty good. 2 minutes and we're about to enter into the nether. After we do this, usually that block of lava there would turn into a cobble generator and I would have to dig it out twice, but yeah, it ended up okay. We're gonna quickly craft the portal, create the portal. I guess you don't really craft the portal, but yeah, there was a block of water there. I can't even talk, man, I'm going so fast here. Into the nether we go. Yep, and then there was that divine travel fossil that, if you've seen the run, the world record run, Brentilda did pause at to try and figure out what the divine travel is, but obviously since I've routed, I know exactly where I need to go. This skeleton almost finished me here. He could have shot me off right there. That was so scary. I was like, oh god. I managed to dodge a second shot. And this I had to practice quite a few times too, this parkour, because I would always hit something and then it would be over and I'd be like, ah, shoot. Here, this one was pretty good. I really liked what Brentilda did here, so I basically essentially copied his method of jumping down and putting 2 blocks down. It never really occurred to me to do that when I was first practicing it, but then I went and watched the legit run and I was like, oh damn, like that is pretty cool. And then he breaks this chest, and I also like that idea, so I broke that chest and got all the piglins coming after me. I'm trying to avoid taking damage here because I don't want to take more damage than I have to, because I'm going to be taking quite a bit of fall damage. As you see there, I took about 3 hearts of fall damage, so if I only had like 2.5 hearts to work with, it would have been over. But luckily it wasn't, and we were able to get him down here, get tons of piglins in this whole trading. And that was pretty cool, and we're not even at 4 minutes, and we're already trading in the Bastion. This housing route, I love it. It's such a good housing route. It was like the breaking the chest at the top to get them mad at you brings so many piglins into this hole here. I love it. And usually people break the block next to this block, and then you kind of have to like put one behind the piglin's feet. But I find that this one right next to like where you dig down is much better than the one just to the left of it. So we're doing some inventory management, got quite a bit of stuff to drop, my first pearl trade, and I have some fire arrows already. Honestly, I could have left right now, except for the pearls. JK, could not have left. Now I can leave. And I think I'm looking at my inventory and I'm like, oh damn, I can leave like right now if I wanted to. So I jump in here, get one more pearl trade, and I am out. 4 minutes and 45 seconds. The trading was about 1 minute. I think that's about as fast as you can get with the Bastion. 1 minute Bastions are pretty darn rare. So yeah, we land right on the land. Sometimes I would end up in the lava, but that was a good throw. And now we're doing the classic, turn your render distance down so more mobs spawn in the fortress. This was essential to making the run work. So I pearl in here and I actually almost fall out, but as you can see, my blaze rates, if I'm remembering this run correctly, sucked. I got so screwed, so I'm 2 for 0 right now, and I just entered. Whiff right there, completely miss. 3 for 0, and then we're 1 for 4, or not 3 for 0, 0 for 3, 1 for 4, and now we're on the 5th guy. He also doesn't drop. I was already killed 5 mans and I only have 1 rod. You're like, how is this the run that beats Brentilda's run? I don't know. I just got lucky, I guess. There we go, 2 for 2 on those guys. So I think that's 7 now, 3 for 7s. We're getting closer to even. I didn't want to go after that guy. There we go. Now I think we're about even, 50-50. So I guess it did work itself out. Now I'm trying to find where I should go. There were guys up here. I didn't really want to chase the guy that fell down. Got smacked. And I see this wither coming too, which is like, oh boy. So I get that wither, and I see this one. He was really, yeah, he hits me. He was really trying to come after me. I don't know where this 4th blaze come from, but I think he dropped a rod there. I don't know if you guys saw that. I think his rod went into the fire, into the lava. I shouldn't have spoiled that. Basically, you'll see. You'll see. I lost so much time doing this next thing I'm about to do. And this is probably where I could have saved like a good 30 seconds. So it's 6:41 right now. Let's see how long. So I fall into the lava, and I thought that there would be a blaze right down here, and there isn't. So I'm like, okay, I got to get back up. And I don't really have so much confidence in myself to like pearl up and land like the block shot that you see everyone do. So I pearl up here, slow, already 20 seconds lost. I'm looking around trying to find the best way up, and it's like, yeah, we're at 7 minutes already, which is like, oof. Yeah, so that was pretty rough, not gonna lie. Finally we get 6, I'm like, I'm out. So, yeah, didn't lose too much time, but probably about 30 seconds or so was lost just to falling down there. And here I'm finally turning the render distance back up. I'm like, alright, it's time, we're going nether, baby. So I know my exact coordinates, -184, -35 is where I'm trying to get to. I think that probably could have gone a bit faster. I also need exactly 12 pearls, so I only had 3 to use here. But I also needed to remember that I need to use one for the end, so I really only had 2 pearls to use. There we go. We are very close to the proper coordinates, and I'm really taking my time trying to figure out where I need to be. And here it is. So we're going to be building the nether portal now, 7 minutes, 8 minutes or so, and it's actually pretty crazy. Like when you blind travel into the stronghold, your time is so fast. Like I think the next world record has to have something crazy like that. Otherwise, it's just that this one's never going to get beat. I genuinely have no idea how this record's going to get beat. But yeah, I craft my Eyes of Ender there, and we're getting into the end, putting all the pearls in, me being super slow with it, and this is the 1 pearl I needed. And as you can see, I'm out of pearls, so we're gonna have to do something. And it's 8 minutes and 40 seconds, so we're really like cutting it close here. This dragon needs to purge within like the next minute for this to be under Brentilda's time, and as I'm sure you can guess, that is precisely what happens. Otherwise, I wouldn't be uploading this. So there you go. I do the quick bed craft just in case the dragon decides to come out. I put all 6 on my hotbar. I can usually 5 bed. I'm pretty confident in my 5 beds, but you know, my 4 beds are not happening anytime soon. I definitely need to work on 4 bedding. And I see the dragon slowly moving. He's coming towards me a bit, and I was like, all right. So I back up a lot more, and then he goes back into the middle, which to me is a sign that I need to start running, because when the dragon kind of goes like away from you and you don't have a pearl, you really have to be close. And then here I see him doing a little rotate and a snap, and this part made me real nervous. I was like, oh boy. So yeah, here we go, 1 cycle, baby. Should have been a 4 bed. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what the real timer is gonna be. I was really, really happy with this. 9 minutes and 48 seconds, which is precisely 5 seconds faster than the world record. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this routing scouting. And if you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.